In the eyeball. In the eyeball. Come on, he's chained. Ah. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get into episode 4. I don't want to discuss too much before we hop in because I know myself and I know I'll just start ranting and rambling again and I won't say anything I haven't said before. So just know that this channel is very discussion focused. So if you have not been part of the conversation yet, make sure to check the comment sections underneath each video because we discuss a lot. We are all very passionate about the show around here. So make sure you're joining in if you would like. But I think at this point you guys probably all know pretty much how I feel. I have seen that a lot of people say this is the best episode so far. So I'm trying to keep my hopes up. So I guess let's just dive in and see what the writers have for us this week. Let's get into it. Boop.
You brought me all the way across town for this?
Hi, Eve.
Well, shall we talk business now?
Lars Meyer? He must be a big deal. He was really hard to find.
Fernanda seems lovely, by the way.
You didn't play her right.
I would have gotten her to lead me to Lars. But see, here's the thing I can't figure out. Why would you need to go through his ex to track him down, unless you don't know who he is?
On the subject of exes, I hear you've had a busy night.
You got her arrested. Wow, I'm impressed.
Stop.
Ah,
Fine. It is Lars. I'll race you. Let's see who can find him first.
I wish I was more excited about that. And actually, real quick before we move on, I'm just trying so hard not to be too complainy or negative this episode. I've gone through the stages of grief enough that I'm mostly to a stage of acceptance of how this season is going to be. But I do want to say something that I feel is not a common opinion. The scene in the last episode where Eve is undressing and changing in front of Villanelle, so many of you said the chemistry was electric. The chemistry, the sexual tension was still so electric between them. And I did not feel that one bit. It felt so bland. I did not feel any sexual chemistry or much chemistry at all in the Eve and Villanelle scenes in the last episode. At all. The only part that I felt anything was when Villanelle was holding Eve's hand and Villanelle was being sweet to Eve, and that was very one-sided. But I have not felt chemistry whatsoever. And I feel like that's what they're going for every time they keep putting Eve and Helene together. I feel like I'm supposed to be feeling chemistry or this like sapphic tension. It's like I can see that I'm supposed to. I can see that they want me to feel it. But I don't. Like, I don't know. It feels cheaper than it felt in season 1 between Eve and Villanelle. I don't know why I'm not feeling this chemistry and electricity that everyone else still seems to feel, but I don't. And anyways, so all that to say, I feel like I was supposed to be feeling chemistry between Eve and Helene, but it just isn't working for me for some reason. Let me know if any of that makes sense or if you agree or disagree. Anyways, let's keep going.
So this is where you'll be staying. I expect you to be contactable 24 hours a day.
They're never gonna tell us
Let's make
Constantine's
this simple.
story, are
You're
they?
killed. This is your new phone. And Keys, get settled and meet me at the end of the pier in an hour.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Helen doesn't know what Lars looks like.
But we do.
What? Damn, you're good.
I know.
Can we do facial recognition?
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Villanelle.
It is. Can I
All
just
things
have her
considered.
on my screen more? Fuck. Can
have
she
you
be the
got
main
all
character
this-
again?
Out of your system?
Yes, shall we go?
At least that was quick and she's out.
All the better.
This is a sensitive one.
Who is it? Please let it be Eve. Let's kill Eve, yes?
Dio quién la hizo?
Nada, excepto que era una puta.
¿La puta?
Hi.
At least you're punctual. I want you to go and push her in.
What do you mean?
Push the woman in the sea.
Why?
Talking so
She hasn't
loud.
done anything.
There is no why. There's only do. Go, push her in.
No.
Yes.
Yes! God, I miss Constantine being a character too.
Are you wasting my time? Do you want this job? Or do you want to be a nobody? Are you stupid?
No. She gonna snap on Constantine? You hurt him. I will.
Go home.
Okay. She's just choking. She's panicking.
Look, is that him? That's him, right? Older now, but...
Yeah, it's gotta be him. I'd love a cigar.
Evidently, the FSB is aware that you're a member of the 12. So I need the names of your contacts.
How about that cigar? Be a dear. Good girl. Ah, you know your way around a cigar.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
Ooh!
I'll die before I grovel to a woman.
In the eyeball. In the eyeball. Come on, he's chained. Ah. I might have a dark side. No! Shit.
There's something niggling at me. Andreas went to all that trouble to get me the position as mayor. And you just blow it all up to bring me back here to train out that little idiot nobody.
Are you losing your touch, Constantine?
So what I'm saying, they completely ruined his storyline to make him mayor.
There's
Now he's
certainly
not. What the
nothing
fuck?
special about me. So now I'm wondering.
Wandering is above your pay grade. Just get the job done.
You know what? I really like my new life. So how about this? You put me back on a plane to Russia, and I keep quiet. Or I can call Andreas. Chicky knows about whatever it is you're up to.
Oh,
What?
I know about Paul. You framed him for stealing 6 million euros from the 12. Yeah. Get the job done before the 12 find out what a thieving little cockroach you are.
If you wanted a cigar, you could have just asked for one.
Yay! Tell me she's gonna end up teaming up with her. And assuming she's supposed to kill her, but tell me she ends up teaming up with her instead. I would actually love to see Carolyn and Villanelle on a team.
Oh, it's you. For future reference, I hate surprises. Is it too late to offer you the job you wanted, or... Wrench, you're more inventive than that. You've always been more inventive. Even when you were a child, I often wondered if you remember the first time we met. There was the time in prison, of course, in Russia, but before that, too. At your orphanage, when you were 9 years old. I never knew if you remember that. I liked you instantly.
What the fuck? She was there at the orphanage?
Who's got the strongest swing?
Okay.
Yes.
Doesn't that only make sense if Carolyn was part of the 12?
Come on, show us your muscles. Whoa!
There's no way. She barely... Did you see
How'd you
that?
do
Like,
that?
put your back into it at least to make it look realistic. This actress is actually really cute, really pretty. I hate that this character exists on the show. I think bringing this character in was a huge mistake. I just don't know why we're watching this. Like, you're adorable, but what the fuck is the point of this character?
That was not pleasant. I'll need some painkillers. Oh, good God, Villanelle. Talk. You had a bracelet. A cheap little thing. There's a ballet slipper pendant attached to it. There was another girl in the orphanage who, set you somehow. Stole your pudding or something. So in the middle of the night, while she was sleeping, you took the bracelet off and you tied it tightly around her index finger so that when she woke up some hours later, her finger was turning black. She lost the finger in the end. When you heard that she had lost the finger, you asked if you could see it.
I was like this at night?
You're gifted from birth.
Evil from birth.
You know, humans are like a messy board. The best of them have a little bit of everything. And if you think that your flair for murder, speaks to a kind of lack of humanity, wrong. Killing is primal. It's what nature intended. And who are we to quibble with nature? Why waste your time being good when you could just be good at what you're good at? That's what I think, anyway. But what do I know? I've just probably got concussion.
That was a good line from Carolyn, though.
And I'm ravenous.
Why waste your time being
Fancy a
good
sandwich
when
before
you can
you
just be good
dash
at
my
what
brains
you're good at?
After you.
No, after you. I'd like to keep you where I can see you.
See, can we just watch these two?
Benito.
Who's that?
It's Benito. She comes to the house, apparently.
Is that like an orange or a grapefruit or something? And she's eating the skin? Doesn't matter. Look at her! She looks really nice here.
London lady. Isn't it refreshing to eat in silence? So many people are just bags of gas, expelling air when they've nothing of any great worth to say.
Just farting from their mouth.
Despite being under duress, I meant what I said.
What?
That we'd make a good team.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you going to tell me who sent you?
Helen.
Hélène? Is she behind these attacks on the 12? Because I've been tracking attacks on members of the 12, and if she's not behind these attacks, she'd have been grateful to me for trying to save them from some torturous murderer.
Torturous?
Yeah, one of them survived. I have the hideous toad. Here, next door.
What happened to him?
Him has a name. Rustum.
No one cares.
I don't know. But a woman.
Beast. Not like you. You're a thoroughbred.
Oh, shit.
Yes!
What do you want from him?
Whatever you can get.
Okay. You can go.
What did the ghost call her after the shipping container thing? Did she say monster or demon? Remind me in the comments. I can't remember what the name was. Helene, come over. I have big news. You're in Paris. Chloe at Grandma's.
What the hell are you doing?
How many toes did she get in there?
Piss off.
It's just impressive. Well, it's got me wondering what other large things can be inserted into small places. Cheese wire. Are you sure you didn't get her name?
Bliat.
The finger?
The left one or the right one?
Just kill me if you're going to do it.
No, because she needs information, you dummy. You know how this works.
What did she look like? Who are your 12 contacts? Quick.
I don't have a name, only a
A
place.
place? What place?
El hombre del dos caras.
Well, he was lying. I feel like that was you let him go kind of quick. But Philadella's back!
I got my keys, my money. I think I need to go to hospital.
Where are you?
Wait, last time we saw her was on the ride at the fair or whatever, right? The carnival? I wouldn't stand close. She's gonna push you. Don't... Yeah, that was obvious, bro.
Don't underestimate me.
You push someone into water. What the fuck?
It would help if we knew what we were looking for.
I don't know. I hope I'll know when I know, if you know what I mean. Let's play truth or dare. Truth or dare? Truth. Are you a born-again Christian? God is good. Truth or dare? Truth.
Was it true your dad was a sexy gay spy?
It's true. Daddy did have a penchant for the penis.
Sure.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
What intrigues you about Eve?
Well, I just met a therapist, and he said I just like the control I have over her.
Is that true?
It's not true.
This is the guy that Eve was looking for in the pictures, right?
Shall I chase him?
Yes.
Shall I chase him?
So what's the news?
Are you in a rush? I was about to have a bath. Pour yourself a drink.
You want to play? I'll play.
So you take vulnerable kids like Pam and then turn them into your army of fembots? Fembots. Pew, pew, pew.
I take them from their sorry little lives and I give them power. You don't know what I do or what I give to them.
So tell me.
Am I the only one that feels like this is just cheap? I mean, I don't mean to be dramatic. I don't.
Sorry. Oh. If you just...
Oh, thank God they're making it awkward, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was a dumb fucking thing. Get out of the bath. This is so stupid.
You want some? I really do.
They turned that into a humorous moment, and I appreciate that. But I feel like it was unnecessary to begin with.
He was an old flame. Problem is, I've now given him a chance to go to ground. I think I better make tracks. Violin, you care to join?
I didn't give you a dare.
Oh, go on then.
Do air guitar.
No, that's pointless.
Well, theirs are pointless. The point of them is to be pointless. Come on. Well, you look like you're stroking a tiny gerbil. Don't do that. Give me more. I need much more. Yes. That was amazing.
Ridiculous. Goodbye, Villanelle. Be good.
See, that too. It was funny, but like, what was the actual point? Every scene in a show, especially the final season of a show, every scene, every minute should matter, should like be there for a reason. And I feel like this episode has been so much better than the first three, but there's still a lot of scenes and a lot of things that just feel like they don't matter. They are not important enough to be taking up time halfway through the final season of a show. So I guess what my point is this episode is so much better so far, but it's still like it is nothing compared to season 1. But I'm, like I said, I'm getting closer to the acceptance stage of that.
Oh, haven't told you the news.
See, fuck Eve. This is literally all Villanelle wanted. All Villanelle wanted was someone to watch TV with and to have dinner with. Eve is unwilling to forgive Villanelle, puts her in jail, and yet Helene, who is just as bad, she's sitting here eating dinner and watching TV with Helene? Fuck Eve. Fuck Eve.
I got Villanelle out. She's free. What? I thought you'd want to know. Do you know what passion is?
No, she doesn't.
People think it's sex, excitement, but the actual definition of passion is to suffer. That's what it is about Villanelle, isn't it? You love this, don't you?
delights you. I think it delights you. This is what you want.
Like, why is Helene letting her do this? This is clearly her trying to show her power. Helene would not let... This is making Helene look like a weak little bitch.
You have no idea. If you've ever been in love,
I know there's probably some people that were stoked over that scene. I don't.
how bad it hurts. Do you ever think what might have happened if we had...
I feel like they just keep ruining Helene's character more and more and more for me. I don't believe for 1 second that Helene would have let that little power dynamic move thing happen. There's no way. And all of that was just for them to give us some girl-on-girl action, woman-on-woman action, and it's bullshit. Why not give us the woman-on-woman action we've waited 4 seasons for? I don't understand. But to start off with the positive, this was definitely the best episode so far. However, that's not necessarily saying much because the first 3 were so shit, and I still feel like this episode had some really good scenes and some really good moments, but it still was a mediocre episode compared to what Killing Eve used to be. I just clearly don't think the writers this season are very talented. So, compared to season 1, even compared to season 2, and even season 3, this is still crap. But compared to, if we're just comparing just this season, this was definitely the best episode. This is the first time in the whole season so far that we've seen the Villanelle that we know and love. And, like, I don't necessarily mean that Villanelle isn't allowed to go through turmoil, you know? For example, the episode where she goes back to see her family, she's definitely in a darker place. We see her kind of messed up, and then after that, you know, we see her definitely in a dark place and kind of messed up. But it still felt like a Villanelle. This season has not felt like Villanelle at all. The Jesus stuff, all of that did not feel like Villanelle to me at all. I don't know. It just didn't feel like her. And this is the first time that it feels like we saw some glimpses of the Villanelle that we really know. So I really loved that. I loved seeing her and Carolyn together. There was also a few moments with Constantine that made me laugh. That was super fun because I've missed him. But other than that, I still feel like the writers are just kind of flailing, and it's just a lot of really mediocre writing at this point. It feels like there's so many things that they've, like, gone back and forth on now. It just feels like we wasted the last couple episodes. I don't know. It just kind of feels like they're flailing. It just kind of feels like they're making all these weird decisions and then taking them back and then doing this and that. And it's just like, it feels like they're just killing time until the end of the season. I mean, we are barely now starting to make progress on, like, the actual plot line. And we are now officially halfway through the season. We have 4 episodes left until this story is done forever. And what actually has really happened? There's been a lot of, like, rearranging of loyalties and, like, rearranging of stuff, but nothing has really happened. At least not 4 episodes worth. At least not 4 episodes in a finale season. At least not half of a finale season worth, you know? But again, I know I just need to continue on my path to acceptance that this season is just not going to fulfill any sort of expectations that could have been set by season 1. I need to keep working towards acceptance that this season is going to disappoint me, and I'm working on it. Pam is still a fucking waste of screen time. I just think they've made a mess of the story to the point where it's honestly hard to care about, and I'm really over the sapphic scraps they've been throwing us. I mean, I am all for sapphic scenes, but I don't want it to come at the cost of a good show. Like, make a good show that is sapphic, you know? And I cannot help but feel like the Eve and Helene scenes are purely for the sapphic part and not necessarily prioritizing the good writing part. But that is just what I think. What do you think? Let me know what your thoughts are on this episode. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Eve and Helene scenes. Let me know what your thoughts are on all of it. Unless you're just going to complain that I don't like Eve, keep it to yourself. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. It is an absolute honor to spend this time with you. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you later!